Get up, get up, get up, get up. Let's get ready for Marcus Maben. You're about midway to the midday with Marcus Maben. And you can call in, I lay back and just listen to Marcus Maben. So sit back and relax and watch Maben.
Break it down like this.
Woo!
Broadcasting live from the OPC Pest Services studio. Time for Middays with Marcus Maben on 93.9 The Ville. Now, here's Marcus Maben and Steve Rummage.
Welcome back. It's Midday with Marcus Maben. 8150, 93.9 is the number. 93.9 is the station, and the home opener's among us. The home opener is almost here. I usually say 24 hours when we're talking about it day before, but you get the point. Very, very exciting show today. Just a day to be great. Starting off with Steve Rummage in the building, Brian Hall in the booth.
It's good to be here. It's Friday. It's back to we're actually moving into the greatest time in the, really in the history of humankind when you have football.
Don't oversell it, Steve.
No, I'm not overselling it. We get into basketball recruiting season. We're getting into this is a great time to be alive.
Whoa. Did you say basketball recruiting season?
Yeah, it's that time.
Boy, people, I like basketball recruiting season, but I always have targets. And today is different for me. You call it recruiting season. I call it closing season. It's time to be closing season for the University of Louisville basketball team. Steve, between football and basketball, it's going to be awesome. Here's the thing. I think I'm going to have Boston Joe Habelo to give us an update a little later on. Brian's favorite guest.
Perfect.
A little bit of a men's soccer update. Who do they have? Duke on Sunday, I think. And
yeah,
I'll get the time on you.
Yeah, I was going to say, we make sure we get those times right.
Yep.
We make sure we get all of our sports right because we're zeroing in.
Yeah.
We're like laser beam focused heading into the game. Steve, you want to take a second and pull back the curtain and talk about what our morning was like and Sunday.
Number 2 Duke at 2 p.m.
2 p.m. Number 2 Duke, the Fighting Ken Lolas, University of Louisville men's soccer program. Steve, do you want to pull back the curtain?
Talk about our morning?
Our morning. Us.
Let's talk about our morning,
What we do
Marcus.
with our morning,
Yeah, let's
Steve.
talk about our morning. Our morning went a little bit like this. Steve Rummage woke up, after, woke up a few times throughout the night, taking care of a newborn baby. Got another baby that's 9 years old that's getting ready for to play his old football team tomorrow. So he's getting hyped up. He's ready to go. He bought some.
Even at that age, playing your old football team is something
I bought him
important.
some eye paint. I'm gonna do the John Randall for him. You know,
you
what I'm
better
saying?
not.
Yeah.
So
he's ready.
He has to have more sacks and more pancakes
Dude,
before you give him high black.
This kid is accessory. Yeah, there you go. I got you, man. Vikings. This dude's accessory. You know what he wants right now?
No, he's not.
He wants a shield.
A visor?
Yeah, visor. Yeah. So
do linemen even wear visors?
Absolutely not, but he does. He's decking out.
Are you scared you're gonna lose him so early, Steve?
Nah, because I was accessory guy, man.
Later,
dude, I was the best. People always say this. I say, look, I was an all-state football player, but I was the best looking all-state football player. Now, maybe not my actual face, but out there, I mean, I had it going. I had the towel. Reggie Bush was about my time, so I started putting the towel in the back.
Did that towel ever help you get one catch, make one block?
What the freak's that towel going to do in the back? It's ridiculous.
Listen, were you so fast that you're pulling away from somebody
and you see it flapping?
And then they grabbed your flag and I couldn't tackle him because that flag slipped out of his back pocket.
Man, dude, it was nice. I looked good. I got I had my visor, I had everything.
You did not have a visor in high school.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, I was fresh, man.
Elijah cannot have a visor yet, Steve.
We'll see.
I'm drawing the line.
Well, he's got a few requirements to get a visor, but he's got the American flag gloves he likes.
And don't set that standard all low for him to get a visor. Oh, well, if you don't screw up,
if you play, well, he starts Offense and defense. You know?
Right.
Well, defense, he's starting. I think he may be starting tomorrow. But they got a good team, man. I'm telling you, like they're the Pleasant Grove Dolphins, and they got a squad.
I'm not going to talk about the projections of Elijah's fighting whoever they are.
Hey, we're interrupting the show right now.
We're talking about a morning though.
Hey, they're a 10-point favorite tomorrow. That's the line.
Are they taking on one of your road gambling sites? Do they take bets on youth league football? Like this is Miami.
Hey, I know.
We're not Miami, boy. They don't care.
Well, they're the Dolphins. My boy plays for the Dolphins, so they got that kind of swag.
I promise you, I would bet money on Elijah just to have fun at your game.
I would too. So I'd bet against him, so I was good either way. Point being, I got a lot of stuff going on in the morning times. I get my son, my youngest son. I'm adjusting to having 2 kids.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So I get everything ready. I'm doing all that. I'm doing the dad thing. I get the wife. She's tired, but she's doing awesome. So she's up.
You don't have her on the training program yet.
She's got a baby.
I mean, it's been 48 hours, Steve.
Look, she's got a baby on one, a pump on the other. I'm like, it was you all right, man? Hey,
a Charity the magician.
Take care of those.
All of them.
But so, anyways, that's going on. I get my son to school. I'm happy. I'm like, dude, good job, Dad. I'm heading in. I get to the studio, and Mark's like, hey, how'd your morning go? I can already see the look on your face, and you're wearing that stupid polo, which is awesome. It's just freaking awesome.
Oh,
Kenny,
my God.
Kenny, please, I need a polo.
You should have asked him. You should have ran on the golf course to ask him.
He sent me an email and said I could come. We get passes and stuff.
Right.
So that I could come to his office and pick it up.
Right.
I should have went. I should have been like, dude, I'm going to tell him Saturday night. I'm like, can I please come by and pick up the polo? Anyways.
I don't even know if you deserve a polo at this point, but keep going.
So you're in that polo, and in your hand, you have a fresh new hat. Now, if anybody knows me, hats are a big part of my life. I have where people have shoe collections. I have some nice, regardless of what I think some people around here think, I got some nice shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'd lock those in there. And then, but I have a hat. Like I have a hat rack at home. Like I have hats for every occasion. So you have a fresh new Louisville hat, which is gray, which I kind of like. You know what I'm saying? It's flat bill. It looks good. Everything's rolling with it. And I say, oh, where'd he get that? And you say, so, what did you do with your morning? You want to know what Marcus Maben did with his morning, Brian?
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Do you want to know what Marcus did with his morning? Well, you want to know what
would you guess I did with my morning,
You want to know
Brian?
what he didn't do? He didn't call me. Well, he did call me.
I did call you.
He did call me.
Steve.
But it wasn't.
It was too early?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't for this reason. He wasn't like, oh, Marcus spent his morning watching the basketball team work out.
Oh, big deal, huh? Big deal guy over here.
Didn't even give me a ring. And sometimes he does. Sometimes Marcus, I'm going to be honest with you. Marcus allows me to come to a lot of things.
I called you at 7:50 in the morning, Steve.
Yeah.
I called you at 7:50 this morning.
Yeah.
I'm on the phone with players' dads.
I'm just pissed at myself.
This
is my
Marcus.
fault. This is my fault. I'm sorry. I'm just mad at myself. So I got a cousin. I play
you
basketball
can see my hat
with.
right now on We Are Made for the Ville. If you go to YouTube,
Did you get that today?
see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
Did he get it today? Do you think Marcus? Every time we go over this dude leaves with something free. And you know what? You know who never leaves with something free from over there? Steve. Steve never leaves with something free.
I mean, you can't be asking where your boy came up with his gear.
When you asked what he was doing this morning, I figured you were going to be like, oh, he was in bed till 5. We woke up at 5. He rolled around bed till like 7. Because I get this. Like, I always wake up around like 8 o'clock, and I'll like quickly check my Twitter. And I'll scroll through it, and it'll be like a tweet or an Instagram post from Marcus, and it'll be like 4 hours ago, which is like 4 a.m. And I'm like, what is he doing?
Let's go.
What is he doing?
Let's go.
So Marcus gets that. You know what, Marcus gets a hat. You know what Steve gets? Steve gets Coach Mack saying, well, Steve, I've never heard you hit a layup. I've never seen you hit a layup before. Oh, yeah? Well, you've been here for 2 months.
And if you keep making fun of Coach Mack's voice like that, guess what you'll never get?
I'm coming. I'm coming, and he knows it.
People, I go to the basketball.
Tell us about it, please. This is what we want to hear.
I went to the Kingdom Complex because I just want. I was here a little earlier, and I was just driving by, and I was checking out the stadium and checking out all these beautiful things, and I just said, "Hey, go ahead and stop on it." Right? I go, and I'm telling you, they welcome me at the door. What's up, baby? What's going on? You need anything? You got everything? You straight? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. How's everybody going here? See, that's the difference, Steve. You got to go in there. You can't go in there asking for things. You just go in there and just say hello.
I walk in there like I own the place. And they look at me like, oh, it's good to see you. Y'all got any hats or anything? No.
So,
okay.
Steve, the music is coming through the walls.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know who's in their office. I can't wait to turn one of these corners.
So you assume they're in the gym?
I assume they're in the gym.
Getting that work in.
Yeah, or something.
On the court.
Yeah, on the court.
Yep.
Or somebody's working out individually, or I feel like I'm going to go around the corner and Coach Mack is going to be in his office, like just one of those moments that I can't share.
Yeah.
Like I have to intentionally leave my phone in the car because I don't even want to be tempted to even take a picture of anything in there, right?
Yes.
Music is just blasting. I mean, it's rocking in there, right? Yep. Just the bass, the walls in the building.
Yep.
Like it's just you can feel some
Just
kind
feel
of
the
energy in here.
testosterone.
Oh man, no, it's just in the weight room, right? That's what you're hearing, right?
What?
So I say, do you mind? No, not at all.
Marcus, you're 8th on the scoring list. Please.
I don't want to be 8th now. I want to be 11th again. You can have your records back.
Yeah.
I will not claim. I decided that too. I will never say that. I will never move up on the scoring list because
That's fair. No, I agree.
Yeah.
I don't even know what you were ranked before. I just threw 8 out.
Yeah, but that was crappy for me to say because of things I may have or may have not moved up the scoring list, and that was a horrible thing.
That was terrible.
Yeah, I agree. So,
Okay.
mind if I take a peek?
Yeah.
So, we go into the weight room. Young fellas are in there going crazy this morning, people. Coach, strength and conditioning coach, eyeball to eyeball with them. I'm talking about they are in there working. So all those little rumors, listen, I challenge people to say, oh, maybe they just sprayed a little sweat on themselves or sprayed a little water to make their bodies glisten and look bigger than what they really are. No, they're really big.
Yeah.
They're really big. And it doesn't look goofy big. It doesn't look like they're just sitting on the weight benches. Functional strength, they're bigger human beings.
Yep.
So I really don't want to say the names, but I'm going to throw one name at you one more time. I'm in there. Young fellas working. I'm watching them work. They're rocking out to the music. They're and keep in mind, this is 7-ish in the morning. This is early, right? This is before class. Remember that, people. They're in there grunting, screaming, crying, yelling, coaches yelling at them, you know what I'm saying? Before class.
You already know where I stand on that. So,
like people have, what do you
with the you know how I really, really die on that hill of when people say, oh, I mean, God, they get scholarships and everything. Yeah, well, you didn't do a 2-hour workout before you went to class this morning, Billy. Okay.
Why did you name him Billy?
I don't know.
But you get what I'm saying. I mean, we're talking about screaming, full pass out workouts, right?
Yeah.
They got that thing going on, right? And so, after I take care of a little business, I talk to some people. I tell them, I get the update on the recruiting.
Mm-hmm.
I get the update on the visit that's coming in. So that was a good lengthy conversation.
Which we do have a special listener.
We're people. You're going to have to make some sacrifices today about this recruit. We're going to talk about that. But you get the point.
Yeah.
I get the recruiting update from basketball operations peoples and all that, and what's the schedule and what's the plan, and I get all this information, and then I'm headed to my car. I go to my car and I go, beep, boop, boop, right?
Yep.
And right beside
May
me,
want to get your thing checked.
beep, boop, beep.
Yeah. You drive R2D2 to work? What do you?
That's a good name for
your car.
for my car. I'm gonna start calling them L2D2. But point being, people,
Right.
as I'm getting in the car, the purest athlete I've ever seen in my life walks right by me.
I finally made it. I was like, Marcus, I'm late, but I finally made it. The purest athlete you've ever seen.
Purest athlete I've ever seen outside of Steve. VJ King walks right by me. What up, fam? How's it going, sir? Hey, VJ, you mind if I actually like touch those guns to see if they're real?
Yeah.
Like I really almost turned into the creepiest dude. Like, what am I supposed to say? Hey, man, you look really good.
Yeah.
VJ, I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
I am so proud of you. I am so proud of the focus I saw on your face when you left that building.
Yeah.
You did not look like you were joking around.
Right.
You didn't look happy to be out of that building.
Yeah.
That's
a good statement.
Yeah, those are serious. Like you
Sure.
were leaving the building looking like you had a purpose with your day.
Yeah.
And just like I kind of credit you for taking your time and reading that envelope that you opened before you looked at the gift.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Those are little things. I saw a focused guy that wasn't happy to be leaving the gym.
Right.
And then I'm on my way to do a radio show.
Yeah. It's a good day. That's a good day. And
My
it's
coffee's
10:21.
excellent. My banana was excellent. We are here in the studio. Steve, Jalen Withers is on campus.
He is. He got here last night.
Listeners, 8150-939 is the number. 3831-939 is the text line. I'm going to throw this out there because at 11 o'clock, everybody's going to be listening. So leading up to 11 o'clock, I need to know what you're willing to sacrifice to get Jalen Withers to sign on the dotted line. I need your recruiting pitches. I need it on the text line, 3831-939. I need your Jalen Withers recruitment pitch on the text line.
And I'm not allowed to say, but can I say it like this? Say it like you know he's listening.
Say it like Coach Mack and his assistant coaches and Jalen Withers, wink, wink, are sitting around a table.
Hypothetically.
Prepare us for the welcoming of this young man because it's going to be important. We're going to slow play that one.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to quick play this one.
Yeah.
Steve, last night I called you. Maybe 11 o'clock?
Yeah.
Listen, my lasagna's baking.
Yeah.
I'm emotional.
You were. It was a very intense call.
I want you to can you reset that a little bit just so it can lead us in today's conversation, because we have to talk about this. We're gonna jump to football real quick.
Yeah.
How does a Louisville defense show improvement against Indiana State? That's the question we're going to have to approach. But hey, listen, 8150-939 is the number, 3831-939 is the text line. How does a football team, Brian, I'm going to ask you that question too, so be ready. But I want Steve to put everyone in the mode that I was in when this question came to me. When this, I had to ask the listeners, I had to kind of interact with the community on this question, Steve.
Well, I mean, for one, I'll just say I was laying there last night. I'm laying there on the couch. I'm flipping back and forth because
Rob says my polo's fresh, by the way.
It's amazing. That's what makes me mad. I'm laying there last night.
Appreciate it.
I'm flipping back and forth. I'm going to be honest with you because I'm watching I live in a hell where the Eagles are good again. And well, for once, they never really
Big
were
Brother
good.
or something last night?
Yeah, so I try not to watch it. Well, by the way, they got so lucky last night. The Eagles suck.
Philly Carl's ready.
Yeah, whatever. So anyway.
Shout out to the Fighting Philly Carls.
Yeah, shout out to you guys.
Steve is the gear guy, Texas says.
Yeah, I was the gear guy, big time. So I'm watching that, and then I'm kind of catching up on Jersey Shore. So, I got my priorities, right? I missed last week's episode, so, kind of getting things going. I'm laying there on the couch. Phone rings. I pick up my phone. On the other end of my phone, there is a screaming voice.
This really happened, too.
Yeah. Like, I pick up the phone. Everything's quiet. My wife's on the couch. We got a sectional. We're sleeping in there right now because we got the baby and stuff.
Right.
So, anyways, I pick up the phone and it's, this defense has got to attack.
Wait a minute. You said hello. Wait, so Steve Rummage picks up the phone.
Yep.
Hello.
What up? I see your name. What up? This defense has got to attack the runners. What? The Falcons? What are you talking about? I'm watching Jersey Shore. What are
you talking about?
Who are you talking about? So it's like, and it was just the intensity of, but I agree with your point.
I called Steve last night yelling because I have not went back for the 27th time. I stopped at 26. 26 times to rewatch the Alabama game. I ended right there. Just so like you were paraphrasing. This defense has got to get the ball carrier off his feet. Now, what I mean by that, people, is if there's one more upper body missed arm tackle, I'm going to jump ahead of everybody on the planet and start getting mad at the coaches.
Right.
I'm going to get mad at the coaches. I'm going to get mad at the players. I'm going to get mad at everybody. I watch other teams with the best defenses. First guy gets you off your feet, right?
Yeah.
You got these professional athletes, they dive at your legs. You know, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. Something might have a surprise for you. Real quick break. Midday with Marcus Maven. 8150-939 is the number. 939 the Ville.
When you visit Evergreen Liquors, you can expect a friendly face at the counter, a vast collection of liquor, wine, and craft beer, and the knowledge to help you find your new favorite drink. Stop by and see us at the corner of Shelbyville and Evergreen Roads. Evergreen Liquor is Louisville's own liquor store.
Are you ready to sell your home? Well, there couldn't be a better time. Houses are going for top dollar and selling quickly. You need to call Jill Blessinger with Keller Williams. She has a team of professionals that will help you sell your home quickly and get the most for it. She is a professional home stager and photographer. And when you are ready to buy, she works with Becky Bleemel of Caliber Home Loans. She makes the loan process very simple. And if you mention you heard this on Middays with Marcus Maven or ESPN, your appraisal is absolutely free. So give Jill a call today at 502-773-0546. That's 502-773-0546. And let her help you today.
Are you ready to get behind the wheel of a UPS tractor trailer? Seasonal tractor trailer drivers can earn $32 an hour. Drivers must be at least 21 years of age, have a Class A CDL with T endorsement, 2 years of tractor trailer experience, and be able to drive a standard transmission. As a driver, you could participate in team driving, in-town runs, or help at a local UPS facility. Are you ready to get on the road? Apply now at upsjobs.com. That's upsjobs.com.
So, Steve, what do you think about Ville at Scorns & Sons Collision Centers, man?
Let me just say, I had a friend who totally ruined his car. They got him taken care of quick, efficiently, and out the door.
Family owned and operated for over 70 years, Ed Scorns is the leader in auto repair technology and technician training. Do not, I repeat, do not let just anyone repair your vehicle. It's your choice. Tell your insurance company you're taking your vehicle to Ville at Scorns & Sons Collision Centers. There are 2 locations, Bardstown Road and Shelbyville Road in Middletown. Or call us at 491-BODY or visit us at etscorns.com. That's ETSCORNS.com.
With everything that Genesis offers, it's really difficult for me to understand why anyone would buy a ring anywhere else.
Meet Tim Warmels, who traveled all the way from Canada to shop at Genesis Diamonds.
I think the value that Genesis offers is absolutely out of this world.
Tim, who is the Bachelor in the Canadian version of the show, says he couldn't find anything up there to compare.
I went to probably 10 to 15 different stores up here in Canada. Every single one of them I went into would say, I can get you any diamond that you want to see, I just don't have it in the store.
But because Genesis carries one of the largest selections of GIA certified diamonds in North America, Tim saw dozens and dozens of diamonds in the range he was interested in.
Seeing diamonds lined up one next to the other so that you can gauge their quality and figure out what it is that you like the best, that's just not possible at other stores.
Genesis Diamonds, worth the trip, no matter where you're from.
The value, the education, and the selection, you just don't get that anywhere else.
Genesis Diamonds, Shelbyville Road Plaza.
What good is it having that beautiful view on your front and backyard if you can't see through your old grimy windows? Or how about when you let a little fresh air and your windows are constantly getting stuck? If this sounds like your current situation, it's time to